Hello everybody, I am Kunal. Welcome to my class. In our previous classes, we have discussed how to find mean by direct method, assume mean method and step deviation method. In today's class, we shall discuss how to find the missing frequency when the mean is given. Are you getting? See, in previous classes we have obtained the mean, and in today's class the mean will be given to us. We have to find the missing frequency. So let's start with an example. See, as I have told you that in this topic mean we will have class intervals. Class intervals we will have and frequency. So just look at this. See, I am taking classes 10 to 20, 20 to 30, any you can. 10 to 15 you can take, 10 to 30 you can take, 0 to 10 you can. So I am taking 10 to 20, 20 to 30. 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80. Like this we have. And now frequencies are 5, 3, 4, P, 2, 6, 13. These are the frequencies. 5, 3, 4, P, 2, 6. See, this frequency we have to obtain. This is the missing frequency. P we have to obtain. The value of P. And mean is given. Mean is given here 52. What we have to find? P. So we shall discuss to find the missing frequency by every method. Means if we follow direct method, then how can we obtain P? If we follow assume mean method or if we follow step deviation. So I suggest you to follow either direct method or directly you can follow step deviation method. For easier calculation, step deviation method is the best, and you can follow direct method also. So at the first we are going to follow direct method. So in this you must know the formula to find mean. If you know the formula, you will come to know which columns are required. Next columns. So the next columns are based on the formula, whatever we are following. So in direct method, the formula to find mean is what? Sigma fx by sigma f. We have to follow this formula. So we need fx. So for fx, first we need x, the class mark. Then what do we need? Fx see. First we need x, then we need fx. You know how to find x? X is what? Class mark. And how to find class mark? In previous class we have discussed to find the class mark, the sum of limits by 2. So one trick also I have given. What is it? Check whether it is continued or not. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Continued. Do we have same class size? Yes, in every class we have the class size of 10. So the trick can be followed here, can be applied here. How to apply? So the sum of these two, First we have to find the sum. So 10 and 20, their sum 30, it's half, 15. Now find the class size. Class size is what? 10. Add 10 to the class mark. You will get successive class marks. So here what will we get? 25, 35, 45, 55, 65 and 75. The next what? Fx. See, if we follow direct method, then in case of fx, we have to find the products of these numbers. 15 and 5, 25 and 3, 35 and 4, 45 and 3, 55 and 2, 65 and 6, 75 and 30. If we follow step deviation method, as we have discussed in previous class, in step deviation method we will have fu, and what are the values of u? For the assumed mean, you will have 0. Its previous -1, -2, -3. Here 1, 2, 3. Means instead of 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65 and 75, you will have 0, -1, -2, -3, -4 and positive 1, 2, 3, 4. So these smaller numbers we can say in the column of u. So on the basis of calculation, the step deviation method is easier. Now we are following direct method. So 15 5s are 75, 25 3s are 75, 35 4s are 140, 45 times of p as it is. Then 55 2s are 110, 65 6s are, so 66 are 360 and 390, and 75 multi 13, so 13 5s are 65 and 13 7s are 91, 91 and 6 97. So we have obtained all the products. Then for mean we need sigma fx by sigma f. So here we need sigma f. So what will we get? 5 plus 3, 8, 12, 12 and 2, 14, 14 and 6, 20, 33 and p. So what will we get? P plus 33. And in case of sigma fx, what will we get? So find the sum. 5, 10. See, this is variable term. So 45 times of p as it is. 45 times of p as it is. Plus, see here, 5, 10, 15. 7, 14, 18, 19, 19 and 9. 28, 28 and 7, 35 and carried 1, 36. 1, 2 and 5, 5 and 9, 14 and carried 3. So what will we get? 1, 2, 5, 14 and carried 3, 17. So 1765. So sigma fx we have 45 times of p plus 1765. Now next, to find mean, follow this formula sigma fx by sigma f. So sigma fx we have 45 times of p plus 1765 divided by sigma f we have p plus 33, that is equal to 52. See, the mean is given 52. The next step, cross multiplication. So 45 times of p plus 1765 is equal to 52 times of this, cross multiplication. Then what will we get? 45 times of p plus 1765 is equal to 52 times of p as it is, plus 52 3s are 156 15 carry on. 52 threes are again 156, 161, 171. The next step, change the side. So 1765 larger minus 1716 is equal to 52 times of P minus 45 times of P. Now their difference, so 9 and 4, and here 7 times of P. So P is equal to 49 by 7. Then P is equal to 7. Have you understood? See, if you know the formula to find me for direct method, you will come to know we need x and we need fx. The next step, sigma f. The next step, find the product of f and x, all the products. The next sigma fx. Then place the value. Then solve the equation. So in this we have one missing frequency. So you will have linear equation in one variable. We have only one variable. We have to find it. So this is the method to find missing frequency by following direct method. Are you getting this? One more thing. In this case, you will have the variable in the numerator and the denominator both. See, in numerator we have P, in denominator also we have P. Then by cross multiplication we will get a linear equation. Now to solve linear equation in one variable, we need constant terms in one side and variable terms in another side. So check in which side we have larger coefficient of variable. Here the coefficient of P is 45 and here the coefficient of P is 52. So 52 times of P is larger term. So we can say this larger term will behave like a king. So this king will not move from here. It will stay in which side? Right hand side. So 52 times of P. 45 is less than 52. So this term will move to right hand side. Sign will be changed, minus. Then you know how to solve. 7 times of P. Then cross multiplication. P is 49 by 7. So this is the way to find the missing frequency by which method? Direct method. If we follow assume mean method or if we follow step deviation method, then it will be more easier for us. So just pause the video and write this solution. Then let's follow the next method, step deviation method. Write it. Yes. Next, if we follow step deviation method. Which method? Step deviation method. So in this method we need class frequency, class mass, then we need D. In yesterday's class we have discussed how to find D. Then we need U and then we need FU. Just try to understand it. How to find D? So for that we have to follow the formula x minus a. How to find u? So for that we have to follow d by h. And you know how to find f. So here we need assume mean a. Here mean same question we have followed. Same class intervals, same frequencies. So mean also same. What? 50. So here we need assume mean a for the formula. What is the formula to find mean? If we follow step deviation method, a plus sigma fu by sigma f multi h. By following this formula we can find mean. So here we need A, we need H, we need Fu, sigma Fu, and we need sigma F. So here A. So in case of one missing frequency, just keep it in your mind. In case of one missing frequency, the class mark respective to the missing frequency should be taken as the assumed mean. Or we can say the class mark respective to the missing frequency should be assumed mean. So here P we have missing frequency and its respective class mark we have 45. So A should be 45. H we have 10, the class size. The difference between limits is what? The class size. Now next, for this we need D, U and Fu. So if you have watched my previous class, then I have told you the respective values of what? Assume mean will be 0. Just try to understand. This value will be 0. For what? For assume mean. Why? Because x minus a means 45 minus 45 0. Then 0 by 10 0 and p multi 0 also 0. So these values directly you can write 0 0 0. Here for D you have to write multiplicative table of the class size. So the class size 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. The class size is 10. So the multiplicative table. And all the values just previous to the assumed mean. Assumed mean is 45. So its respective value is 0. Before this is 0, above this is 0, all the values will be negative. So minus, minus, minus. These values will be negative. You have to take these negatives at the first. So there will not be any kind of mistake on these negatives. Here, next. For you I have told you, write 1, 2, 3. Here also 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here you will have negative values. And by formula also you can sum of limits by 2, 15. Then 15 minus 45, you will have minus 30. 25 minus 45, minus 20. 35 minus 45, minus 10. 45 minus 45, 0. 55 minus 45, 10. 65 minus 45, 20. 75 minus 45, 30. Like this. Then next, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. 30 by 10, 3, negative to negative. 20 by 10, 2, negative to negative. 10 by 10, 1, negative to negative. 0 by 10, 0. 10 by 10, 20 by 10, 30 by 10. Like this. The next step what? Fu. So 5 times of minus 3. So minus 15. Negative already we have taken. 3 times of minus 2. So minus 6. Negative already we have taken. 4 ones are 4 and this negative. P times of 0, 0, 2 times of 1, 2, 6 times of 2, 12, 13 times of 3, 30. Then next, we need sigma Fu. So in case of sigma Fu, first find the sum of all the negatives. So see, minus 6, minus 4 and minus 15. These are all negatives. If they are negatives means their sum and the sum will be negative. We will find their sum. So 4 and 6, 10, 10 and 15, 25. So these values are negatives. So their sum is minus 25. Here in positive, 14, 14 and 39, we will have 53. Now we have 53 and minus 25. One positive, one negative. So their difference, sign according to the greater number. So greater number we have 53. So we will have positive difference. So 53 minus 25. What will we get? 28. So sigma Fu we have 28. Now follow the formula. A we have 45. Just try to understand. Plus sigma Fu. So sigma Fu we have 28 divided by sigma F. So sigma F we have P plus 33. H we have 10 is equal to 52. Mean is given 52. At the first term, in case of two missing frequencies or in case of one missing frequency, after placing the value, the first step, change the sign of the value of assumed mean. First change its sign. So what will we get? 28 by P plus 33 multi 10 is equal to 52 minus 45. Now their product 280 by P plus 33 is equal to 52 minus 45. What will we get? 7. Then what next step? Cross multiplication. So 280 is equal to 7 times of P, or you can say 7 times of P plus 33. Just try to understand. On dividing both sides by 7, or you can say by cross multiplication of 7. 280 by 7, what will we get? 40. P plus 33. Then P is equal to 40 minus 33. What will we get? 7. So this is the way to find the missing frequency by which method? Step deviation method. So it's up to you whether you follow step deviation method, whether you follow direct method. In direct method, you will have large numbers in product, and there you may make mistake. Here you have to follow up to here. See, if we don't think about this frequency, then this method we can think this is easier. Instead of fx 5 times of 15, 3 times of 25, we have to multiply 5 and 3, negative 3. 3 and 25, we have to multiply 3 and minus 2. 4 and 35, we have to multiply 4 and minus 1. Means by taking these two more columns, our calculation will be easier. And equation, you are in 10th class, you know how to solve the linear equation in one variable. So once again, just revise it. Class and frequency you will have. X you have to obtain. D you know how to find. X minus A. U D by H. Write 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If more than 4, 4. But here you have to take negatives. The next step, Fu. Then solve the equation by placing the values in formula. So write this example and try to solve the questions in your text from your examples and exercise. Write it. Yes. Next we shall discuss how to find two missing frequencies. The next one is what? How to find two missing frequencies. So here see, in this we will take the class intervals zero to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80 and 80 to 100. Frequencies I am taking 70 X, 32 Y and 90. See, in case of one missing frequency, you will not have the sigma f. But in case of two missing frequencies, we will have the sigma f. So sigma f we have 120. Sigma f we have how much? 120. And mean is given 50. Mean is given 50. Now next, how will we find these missing frequencies? So here, we shall follow this by step derivation method, because if we follow direct method then it will be tough. Then step derivation method. So first we need x, then we need d, then what do we need? Just think about it. After d we need u, and then what do we need? Fu. Just try to understand. Here, sum of limits by 2, so 0 plus 20, 20 by 2, what will we have? 10. 20 and 40, so here we will have 30. See, the class size is 20 and it is continued. So directly you can add 20 to get successive class marks. So 30 plus 20, 50 plus 20, 70 plus 20, 90. The next d, how will we obtain? X minus a. So here, in previous example, I have told you that the class mark respective to the missing frequency should be taken as the assumed mean. Here we have two missing frequency, so you can follow any one you can follow. So we are following x. So the respective class mark of x we have 30. So its value will be 0, its value will be 0, its value will be 0. Because assuming we have taken 30. We assume 30 to be mean. Mean is given 50. Just try to understand. Then next, sigma f we have how much? 120. But if we find their sum, just try to understand. If we find their sum, then we will have in the terms of x. So later we shall discuss, first complete this. Here you have to write the multiplicative table of what? The class size. Class size we have 20. So here you have to write negative, 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 negative 20, positive 20, 40 and 60. I have given this trick in previous classes. Then next u 1, 2, 3. The next for fu 17 ones are 17, negative to negative, 32 ones are 32, as it is. The next 2 times of y we will have. The next 19 threes are 57. Then we need sigma fu. See, 57 minus 17, we will have 40 and 32 means 72. So what will we have? Twice of y plus 72. This is sigma fu. Here, sigma f we have 120. So 17 plus x plus 32 plus y plus 90. Their sum is what? 120. So find the sum. X plus y. These are two variables. Find the sum of remaining constant. So 17 and 32. 49, 49 and 19. 58 and 68 is equal to 120. So x plus y is equal to 120 minus 68. Then what will we get? 2 and 5. So x plus y is equal to 52. Name it equation 1. X plus y is equal to 52. This is the linear equation in two variables. Next, follow the formula to find mean. So mean is equal to a plus sigma fu by sigma f multi h. So a we have 30 plus sigma fu we have twice of y plus 72 divided by sigma f we have 120. It is given. Multi 20 is equal to 50. In previous example I have taught you, first we will change the side of a, 30. So what will we get? Twice of y plus 72 by 120 multi 20 is equal to 50 minus 20. By this 20 is 126 times. So we will have twice of y plus 72 by 6 is equal to 50 minus 20. What will we have? Sorry, 50 minus 30. 30. So 50 minus 30, what will we have? 20. Now by cross multiplication, twice of y plus 72 is equal to 20 times of 6. So what will we get? 120. Now change the side of 72. So twice of y is equal to 120 minus 72. Then twice of y is equal to 48. Yes. 28 and 20. 48. Then y is equal to 48 by 2. So what will we get? 24. So the value of y we have 24. We need x also. So place this value y in equation 1. We will have the value of x. This is the way to find x. So by equation 1, what will we have? X plus y. So x plus y we have 24 is equal to 52. Then x is equal to 52 minus 24. So what will we get? 28. So these are the values of x and y. So at the last you will have to write. So therefore x is 28 and y is equal to 24. So this is the way to find the values of x and y. Let's revise it.